Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the evening edition of the Summer of Profit. So for this evening's edition, I am going to be answering a question that came in from Heather. And Heather's question was, and I'll read it, what qualities to look for when you are choosing an accountant or a bookkeeper? And I thought this was a really interesting question. And I'm just going to spend a bit of time today answering Heather's question. So thank you for sending that in. And when I thought about this, and the reason I felt it was a good question is when you're looking at picking an accountant or a bookkeeper, we always look at the high level part of it, where we're looking at, are they organized? Are they detail oriented? Can they get things done quickly and on time and efficiently? So of course, that's the first place that we go. We go to the top level and the high level when we're looking for an accountant or for a bookkeeper. And that makes sense. But once I dug into this a little bit deeper, I realized that there are things that you really should be thinking about when you are looking for a bookkeeper or an accountant to help you in your business to make sure that you're making all the profits that you want. Of course, you want to make sure that they understand that they're certified, whether they're CPA or CGA, or that they have all the right credentials. So that's the first place that I would start when you're looking for someone. The next thing, though, in terms of your business, it is really important to pick someone who understands your category of business. So not all businesses are created equally. If you're working with someone who's probably never done any bookkeeping, let's say in the restaurant industry, they may not understand everything that goes on in your business. Or perhaps someone who's never done anything in the online space, which requires a different form of understanding for all the things that you may be claiming or the terminologies that you would be using. So that's the first one. Choose someone that understands your line of business. Now, in terms of she was in the direct sales world and had to make a different decision. So it would be similar to if you have an issue, you'd have to decide, where do you go? If you need a doctor, we know not all doctors are created equally in their profession and by what they do. So a cardiologist will help you with your heart, a podiatrist will help you with your feet. So not the same thing. And I've seen the same thing in the business world. I've seen lost opportunities because of accountants. Can you believe it? I know of one case where an entrepreneur took their business plan, they were looking at the purchasing of a franchise, and because the accountant was not aware of it or didn't think it would do that great, they decided that they told the person that they were unsure about it. He gave up on that decision, decided not to, and that business has since flourished. And every time he goes by and take a look at it, he's been very disappointed because in that case, he felt like he had information from the accountant that really started to sour things for him or plant seeds of doubt because the accountant was not aware of what was happening. So that's another case. And on the positive side, I've seen cases where the accountants, they've been working on other books and they've gotten information, or they're able to see how well a company is performing and have been able to go into business based on that information. So accountants as well can take a look at the business, how it's performing, and then they may decide this is a great business to invest in or to get into it. So that's another side of where accounting both ways can help and hurt. Now, I think the secret to, in accounting, what happens is by the time an accountant is coming in to do all your books, they're looking at the past. Everything has happened. It is already fini, as they'd say in French. It's done. So there's not much that they can do. What I would encourage you to do is to look at an accountant or a bookkeeper that is entrepreneurial. So someone that understands business and understands your space and what you're doing. Because when you have someone that's entrepreneurial, and plays in that space, it makes it a lot easier for you. And it means that they're also dealing with clients who are entrepreneurial. We'll be looking at a bookkeeper and accountant who can talk about what's happening in the future, what's coming in your business, decisions that you need to make. Should you be expanding? Is the cash flow there? Those sort of things is where an accountant, and a good one, can help you with. Now make it a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.